frivolous. How are you guys doing today? Party people!
Wait, are these two?
Yo, what's up, Zorblox? It's been a minute.
Oh, hello, Traveler in Paimon.
Yeah.
Pardon me, are you looking for Timaeus?
No, just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here.
I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. If you need any help, just call my name.
How have you been?
If not, I'll
I've been
be
doing
reading
pretty
a
good.
book over there.
Life. Been very busy, working full time and all that. Kind of sucks, but like, we move on. We carry forward.
Thanks. No worries, we're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
I guess it's no surprise coming from the one who repelled Storm Terror. Actually, since it's you, I
How's
thought
your
you're
life
someone
been
who'd be
going
able to
lately?
help Albedo.
There's that name again. Albedo. You and Timaeus mentioned...
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist.
But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching out...
Yes, he's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over
I am in
Teyvat,
fact playing
seeking his
Genshin
help.
Impact.
They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo
I finished in
helps him to
Natland,
solve the
but
most
I need to go
unfathomable
back
of
and do this
problems.
Albedo quest, and then another quest before I can start Nod Cry.
Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a...
Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem
How
in
you
his
doing,
research
Lindsay?
recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face. I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration.
What's up, Cameron and Nelson? How's my day? My day's been pretty good. Work was a little bit easier than normal today. And I get to stay up late tonight because I don't have work in the morning. So yeah, I'd say all around I feel pretty good. Aye, Captain.
Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Paimon doesn't need any help in that department. But if Albedo wants to pay Paimon
Thank you
back
for the
helping him,
sub,
a few
Fabio
more
game.
might
I
settle the
appreciate it.
score.
Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in
Guys!
the mountains right now.
What we
I'd
are
love to
doing
take
right
you back
now
to see him, but
is,
somebody has to attend to the store.
first off, I Captain is spelled like A-Y-E Captain. But then also, last stream I finished Nod Cry. Or no, I did not finish Nod Cry. I finished Natlan. And the next area is Nod Cry. But I cannot do Nod Cry because to do Nod Cry you have to complete a quest called partridge in a pear tree. It's something with a P, I don't know. We gotta do another quest. And then to do that quest, I have to do this quest, which is Albedo's story quest. So basically, I got 2 quests I gotta do before I can do Nod Cry.
I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. Sorry.
Hey, Stapler!
Gotta go to sleep early, so good night. Good night, home dog. Thank you for stopping by.
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous when
Uh-oh,
she
the
gets talking
kickbots
about
got
alchemy
smarter
and
and started
research,
putting a
huh?
space in
Is
between
that what
the
all
N.
researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
So there's a pineapple under the sea? Sponge boy me, Bob. Sponge boy me, Bob. That's who. Sponge me, boy, Bob. Sponge me, boy, Bob. Oh my gosh, okay.
Add Astro.
Claim all, dispatch again. Let me go ahead and check my my teapot, short and stout. These are not done growing. Still need another day.
Would you care to see?
I would care. Give me all that money. And I guess I can claim all these furnishings. Is there any more for me to build right now? Nah. Actually, that one. That's it. Just tup.
If
Hey,
you ever have
you doing,
any
Jalen?
questions about the realm,
Alright, what else is there? Yeah, I'm gonna go use my resin. Actually, first, before I use my resin, I want to go to Natlan and look up in the sky and see if I can see the moon. Okay, this is not a good place to get a view. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a good place to get a good view. I don't know about seeing any shattered moons. Let me make it nighttime. So there's the fake moon. Damn.
I see the value in
That's
my
pretty.
own work, but I also see the meaning
it's
in
also
all the
fake.
endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue
Oh,
to
yep,
take pride
look at
in
that.
fulfilling my duties.
You can see the shattered moon. There's a whole ass shattered moon right there. I don't know why it's covered up, why there's so many clouds everywhere, but that's there. Damn. Alright. Anyway. How many of these do I have? 9, 92, 98. I guess I'll do this. I should look up what Farina's is.
Settle down.
Surprise!
Let the mighty be humbled. Silence.
Perish. Perish faster. Thank you. Her ascension material is or her no, not ascension material, I want talent material. Guide to Justice. I assume Guide to Justice is in the same spot as... Let's see. Yep. Admonishing engraving. Let me do some justice runs. As the guillotine too, that's crazy. I wonder if it's the same fight or a different fight.
Settle down.
Is it the same fight?
Over here! Oz, reveal!
Bow your head.
Yo, what's up, Colton? How are you doing? Welcome to Top 5 Ways to Be a Dumbass. That's right. That is absolutely correct. Number 5. Not subscribing to me. Number 4. Not liking the video and stream. Number 3. Not watching all of my other shorts and liking all of them. Number 2. Not following all of my other social media platforms.
Settle down.
And number 1. Not watching all of my streams every day.
By royal decree!
The times beckon.
Oh, that's the other one. It's probably getting filtered out. You saying something fucked up in it? I know some platforms like YouTube and TikTok, they do have like a filter. Like it won't let you say something that's too like insane. Alright, I got 2 minutes to wait. 2 minutes. How will we fill the time? Does my shit not want to load? I don't know. Does your shit not want to load? Oh, look at that. Look at me getting my dailies done. What a smart fella. You having internet issues, friend?
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
Alright, now let me go back. The fuck is wrong with my shit? Not enough protein. Not enough protein. Either my shit not want to load or does not want to show up. I mean, I don't know.
Down.
Ship on up.
Oh
One
my
shall
gosh. Which I didn't see.
descend once again.
Oh, how much longer do I need to wait? 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. Now, time to continue my quest. Let's see how fast we can get this done. I'm very curious about Nod Cry.
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice.
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of other.
I mean,
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you?
They ruined
Do
her
you
outfit.
not find it the least bit odd?
what do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine, but if you dally any longer, you.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then.
Bye-bye, Barbara.
I gotta get going.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people.
I thought I heard something. Who are you?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie.
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was with.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... huh. So it's you, the honorary knight that saved us from storm
Yep.
terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on
Damn
your
right,
reasons. Otherwise,
bitch.
depending on your answer, I could...
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
We're looking for Albedo. We're investigating the truth of this world.
But you're only a traveler. I doubt you have... Whatever. I had a notion of who you were seeking. If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his trap. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm.
So, are you also looking?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to and...
Alright.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Get her done.
Silence! Picked the wrong test subject.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
That seemed to work.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Silence!
This isn't good.
Annoying, they kept knocking me out of that shit.
That seemed to work. The loneliness of death.
Give me all this. Yep.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got
Oh.
used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Settle down!
I don't. Shit.
Let's dance.
Shit. Alright, here. I guess last time I was here I had a pyro character I used.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paint.
But can't he see the...
Doing shit.
Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the...
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
What's up with painting hilly trails? What?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain.
Let's
If
look
you'd
at
like
the
to have a
painting.
look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow. Look at the detail.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact.
These
But take a look
Conrians.
at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's in the cyclical lives of such primitive communities. Such unique attributes are an indication of
Hold your horses. We found your man. I'm headed back.
Goodbye, Rosaria.
Don't you have any questions? What?
So Sister Rosaria brought you. But back to the point. From her...
We met a girl in Mondstadt.
I see. Then, if I'm not mistaken,
I am the
you must
honorary knight,
have
that's
heard
right,
a bit of
correct.
everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously. Forgive me.
Whoa. You...
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Creating life is a crazy thing to do as a magic trick.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about it's like you, in that it hails from another world, helping it to...
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out,
I beg to differ. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you...
shall we just get
Yes,
out of here? That
let's
sounds
be
a little freaky.
researched.
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure... Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going.
There's research to do. Autobots, roll out.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Why would the honorary knight and the lead alchemist of the Knights of Favonius intermingling be dangerous to Mondstadt? It doesn't make much sense.
Paimon has a question. After this...
I don't know. But I feel using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap after awakening.
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever...
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit,
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
well, let's just say I, occasionally have to
Yep.
look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. How you're able to
Yep.
freely manipulate
I
elemental
just have
power
control
is
of that
something
shit.
I'd like to ascertain. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature. Fascinating. And this floating child is...
Floating child.
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between... And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you. Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick. Or cause the waterfall.
Hey, how would you...
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between... Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in the research, it seems... Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps...
Huh?
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine.
Well, prepare yourself.
Oceanids are
The
annoying to
slimes will
fight.
be here any moment.
Surprise! Cue the spotlight!
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Okay. That wasn't so
Great
bad.
work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, The manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally,
Internal flow.
it's very simple. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Sounds kind.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
Hold on 1 second, I'm responding to a text. Alright.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary prep. Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved, but just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, it's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately, I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather all going to plan. We should be able to.
Paimon's still got a few. Let's keep our eye.
Alright.
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. This one. Usable with a bit of polish.
And then one more.
What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Here we go.
This is my
Okay, this is
campsite.
here as well.
I've added. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in.
Hello!
Yep.
I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You go!
I wouldn't call them results. Inferences. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes. Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this
is a
line
good
of
point.
thought, I'm sure we'll be able to
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of a cryoregis vine, or even a whopper flower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get...
yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world...
Ah, it would. Paul, speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis.
Great, I'll leave you to it.
He's so monotone. It might be because he's a fucking homunculus. Not real.
Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Okay.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face. You said you tried some already. You sure it was...
Oh, this was the result I was. This potion channels elemental power into the body under normal circumstances. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, in conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world.
Aw, Paimon wanted something...
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the... undesirable variety. The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask, but a peculiar person. They don't have much. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine, or an io. To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound... what Paimon meant to say
Said that really loud right in front of the dude.
Before, if you're interested, why not have a look?
Have a look around.
Here comes Albedo! Let's go see him!
Damn, you got over here this fast?
I'm back.
I kid.
Did you see anything interesting? Agreed. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. So, leaving elements to one side. I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next... No. You shan't be required to exert... Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
My willpower?
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose.
What's with the disappointment? Isn't that, like, impossible?
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as such. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation. I suppose. Anyway, why don't you...
Cooking?
Not only is this
Come
recipe
on,
a
you
staple
love
for
food.
me,
What the fuck?
it's also worth experimenting with. And
Paimon bit. That does sound yummy, though.
There you go. That's what I
Okay,
thought.
Paimon approves. Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have...
Of course not.
How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food?
Where's the recipe? Oh.
Where does it get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
Do I have sunshine sprat already on me? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oops. No. Am I dumb? Where is a place to cook? Oh, here. Fuck, I don't remember what color it was. Drink 455. Can I filter it by... Sunshine Sprat, there it is. This is an expensive ass thing to cook. Alright.
That was fast. Look. An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Unless... could it be that the
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than...
Not to worry. At least we put... And here's your portion. Enjoy.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an... Not that Paimon would have been able to do much.
Hey! But you do have tasty rest. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, there are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me.
Paimon's barely finished eating, and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to... If you had, say, superpower, I must have dropped them somewhere in the air.
So,
Elemental
guess we better
vision.
take a look. Oh, yeah!
Elemental sight, I mean.
This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy.
Goodness. You managed to... I'm wondering... This...
Yep. Guess it does.
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, only a never-before-seen otherworldly power.
You mean...
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain... Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning. In essence, the differences between humans are looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose is doing?
No.
And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see her? Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, I know of a location that will be perfect for a fit.
Alright, let's go.
Still in what?
Damn, I gotta climb all the way up there. Motherfucker. I feel like I was supposed to gather the thingies and fly up. It's too late for that now. Alright, I'm here.
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative.
The opposite side of the lake.
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable. Then if you would, please.
Alright. I think I already know what I want. Oh.
While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing, emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Fastest
Great
path.
work. I've never seen your reputation precedes you, traveler.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to... If it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make... If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inference the innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights.
But how does this help your reason?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something. I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown, all these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly churros? Because you got to see some...
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part...
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be like...
Of course not. You have been Now, before we head back, follow me.
Alright, let's go.
There are some...
Other ruins nearby. Wait. Oh, you said before we go to the campsite. Damn, bro. 400 meters out. Keep going. okay. This part. This is from, I remember there were these over here I couldn't do anything with because, yeah.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities. Much as we did for the I'd like you to explore. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do, a tried and tested adventure. So, let's see you in.
Alright, let's do it.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Okay. One, 2. Did that one. Alright.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
There's one over here up on the mountain.
Settle down.
By royal decree.
Alright, now let's go out to the water and get the other one. Okay, hold on. Just doing exploring, I'm guessing. No, I'm actually doing the Albedo quest. I finished an Atlan, but I can't start Nodcry yet because I have to do some quest that starts with the P. But to unlock that quest, I have to do the Albedo story quest. So I'm doing that.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look. What's this?
Dragon speak.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Tevat,
Or
but
Conrium? I
they've
don't
never
know.
given up their secrets.
I felt that when having to do weekly boss to unlock. Yeah.
There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here,
I mean, I do
A
need to
true
get all these story
mystery.
quests done anyway, so
let me make a copy first.
it's not so bad.
I'll make time to go over them in greater detail.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get. Seems like if you want the reward.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kind of looking forward to seeing the results of all this break. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the
Had to do
campsite.
3 story quests to unlock Ride to the weekly boss. Damn, really? Really? That's a lot. I've just got to do 2 quests to unlock Nodcry.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that no-
You!
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling
But
sounding hypothesis
isn't
and
Albedo one
friendly
of you?
demeanor.
Isn't he part of the Knights of Favonius?
Taking orders from a complete stranger? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into...
No way!
Transformed me.
Paimon would have sensed it. And then...
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense... In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So...
Bro, I would clobber you in a
What are
fight.
you
What do
gonna
you mean?
do?
You can't stop me.
I've got to hand it to you. I've
Wasting my
investigated
time,
everything
bitch.
else. The only...
But we don't even...
That much is true. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then, all things considered, which is what I was hoping. I would have been...
Over.
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo. And don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time.
What she got beef with
You made a lot
Albedo
of
for?
rash decisions today.
You guys are on the same
She's
organization.
gone. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh.
Alright, anyway. Back to the campsite to see the end of this quest.
You're back. Good timing. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? I wouldn't worry. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is... You're very much like a...
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off.
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws,
Is he not aware of
it isn't
the
even able
first
to
three
sprout,
descenders?
let alone bloom. But after I observed you, imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem. And is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself? It would seem that that's as far as we go. A
So
transient
he
bloom
got
of
the
incomparable beauty.
seed to bloom.
Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought, with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long a short life can be well lived. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Things... Don't be sad. Albedo, Paimon...
Thank you both. Even your help
How
inspired
did he
me
get
to
it? I
discover
don't
the
understand.
means
How
to
did he
make
get
a
it
flower
to bloom
bloom.
just from those experiments that we did?
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the future, if the need arises, well... I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results, but what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean?
Is that what he used? That sediment? Is that what he used to make the flower bloom? It's the sediment that was in the vial after we drank everything. Some kind of abyssal
Those
stuff
born
because
of
the
earth
purple?
are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, Destroy Mondstadt. Destroy everything. Can I rely on you to stop me?
That is so ominous.
You know what? The Windbloom Festival should be coming up. We haven't been to Mondstadt in a...
Alright. Let's see how things are in Mondstadt.
I find that the beauty of bright sunlight is best appreciated from the indoors through a window.
For real, bro. Return to special story mode. Okay. Going into special story mode.
Wow! The city is all decked out!
Oh, do you think it's only because the
Oh,
Windbloom
it's
Festival is not actually
beautiful.
happening right now?
Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking up.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the...
In general, yes. The people of Mo...
But...
Feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could...
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn.
Oh, you're leaving? I can...
No, it's okay. Thank you. The truth is,
going on with
Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there...
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I
Damn!
think we should stop seeing each other for now.
What?
Huh? Wait. Are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
What?
See that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over? So...
That is so
this what
weird.
you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Everybody depressed?
Something wrong?
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately.
They're
I
all
started
depressed?
Walking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wait.
You should see it.
I did, but all the tests came back Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway.
Something's going on and people are upset about it.
Huh. Is it something in the air?
It appears Miss Donna is also...
They're all depressed.
Where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
That's what I thought too. But...
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although, I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
I intend to, my dear. But first, a question, if you don't mind. Why the sudden change of heart?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I was under the impression Master Diluc was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that?
Well, you bitch, you're talking about it
most
every
of the people
day.
Came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
Is it something to do with these flowers right here?
But then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it.
I understand. And I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies. But I do need to see to some business, so I'll take my leave.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Last time I saw you was in Sumeru.
Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Traveler, Paimon, the answer to that requires a private conversation.
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes, Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer...
So I guess they're also trying to figure out what's going on. Paralogism or paralogism? I don't know. I don't know if it's a g or a j. Alright. Time to figure out why everybody's depressed.
Ah, Kaya. You found them.
Hey, Eula's here. No
Good.
voice acting.
With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order.
Allow me. You have Note, captain of the 2nd company, Skyron, captain of the 3rd company, Eula, captain of the 4th company, and me, of course, captain of the 9th company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Master Jean, but not Grandmaster, because Grandmaster is Varka. Oh, she doesn't have voice acting.
A trial?
Well, rest in peace for voice
Mondstadt,
acting.
not Fontaine.
Damn, this is very awkward and quiet without voice acting.
Which means it's a serious one. Right! He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out there.
A trial against Captain Albedo?
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Jean, it's time.
What? Albedo is on trial? Gunhilder? Never knew her last name.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
I'm very curious what he did. The victims.
Yes.
Ready to proceed. Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful
Murder
disposal
and
of
disposal
human
of
remains.
human remains. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, let's stop here. I gotta go get Clover from work.